Well, that looks important. There's a bucket filled with shot put balls. Good day, good people. It is another fine day in the year of the horizon, and you're flying to that skyline with your United States Aviator today, and we have brought to you all once again another episode of Danganronpa Z. Patient Madness Cropper, and in the last episode we played Chapter 2 Part 1 and there was some true despair. Your potty girl is unfortunately no more. If you didn't see that episode, you gotta see what transpired last time because we gotta figure out what happened to her. And to do that, we just gotta click new game. We gotta get right into it, don't you know? Make sure to like and subscribe. The link to Danganronpa Z, Patient Madness Cropper, is in the description below. Let's get ourselves into it. Let's figure out who did this, because I am peeved. Deadly life start. Despair doesn't die. Yeah, Kateri, I knew that you wouldn't be too fond of what... I'm not too fond of what happened here. And it's all Omayawa's fault. It really is. It is that man's fault. Oh god, please don't tell. No. Once again, Kateri ran. Hey, QI. Ooh, poo, poo, poo. You killed someone. Didn't even need to do the voting. Time to investigate for the medical trial. Even though I don't like saying it, we need to get rid of our bias and solve this case for us, not for Eiki. I should probably save the truth for the trial. Anyways, we need to solve this. Anyways, me, Mokai, and Choco are going to investigate outside. You can come with us if you want. Don't forget me! Alright, they went to the library for now. I should stay here and find everything. Who do you guys think did it? Because right now I have no idea. Not a clue. I don't want to go to a trial again. This is too much. Even though Eiki did that, I feel bad for her. I'm sure everything will be fine, even though this is all my fault. Freaking Omayawa. There aren't many people who know about what happened to Eiki, right? No, it was me, you, Mokai, Kiri, and Dakoru. That will probably be important. So you five are probably cleared of suspicion. Oddity odd. What is it? This is the first time any of us has seen Kateri since yesterday. Really? Yeah, it's really weird. She did disappear. So that was number 6. What was this one? Number 5. And this will probably be number 4. Since an autopsy was very helpful last time, I think this time will also help. Yeah, that would be very helpful. Alright then. Let's give it a go. I didn't like that sound effect. Weird, I can't remove her bandages. They're too tight. Strange, anything else? There's a blunt force wound, but it's probably from what happened in the garden. Yeah, we should figure that out too. What happened in the garden, so we need to check out the garden. Her injury is also a truth bullet. I'm really sad right now. Poor Eiki. Somebody killed her because of that motive. Oh yeah, that motive was bullshit. Yeah, we need to tell it to everyone. Eiki's story. I assume her body is probably... What? So was blue lights, or blue gowns for the patient, not blue lights. In that case, I think we're done here, unless I can talk to Monokuma up here. You want the Monokuma file, right? Yes. Here you go. Alright. Cause of death unknown. The time of death is 3 a.m. That must mean something. It seems like she might have suffocated in those bandages, to be honest. I asked you guys to tell me who you think did it, and I have not taken a guess either. I don't know. I'm pretty sure it wasn't Kateri. At this point... What is this? No, nothing's in here. Nothing of value. Well, hold on. Was that broken up there, or was that just how it always looked? They look broken. Well, maybe they've always been broken. I just haven't paid attention. All right, let's go to the garden. Nothing in the garden? Nothing? All right, well, that sucks. All right. Well, that looks important. There's a bucket filled with shot put balls with blood on it. The bottom is also wrinkled. Seems to have fallen down. Well, okay. All right. Okay. I don't like investigating murder. It's creepy. Oh, I'm sure. I was searching through the bookshelf yesterday and found this. You should take a look. Well, yeah, I know about the secret tech. Oh, there's someone else in here. Oh my god, this room is awesome. All right, well, it's a bunch of crap. I don't know where they got a bucket full of shot put balls from, but to truth bullet, can I go back here? There's like a vent on top of the or a loudspeaker actually, so that's probably not important. I thought this might have been important, but she didn't get burned. Oh, Omayawa, when you and Carrie saw the body, was there someone else with you? No, it was only me and Carrie. Strange. That's something that I was thinking about. The rules say the body discovery announcement will only sound if 3 people witness the body. Isn't it 3 people and the murder is not included in there? So someone saw the body before us. It seems that this incinerator has a record that was used 2 times today. What are the times? First was at 1 and the second was at 3:15. So once before she died and once very soon after she died. We found all the truth bullets. We can head to the medical trial room. Interesting. So right now we really don't have any clear idea. Last time it was pretty clear who did it. The bucket is a problem. The bucket is a problem. I want to know who could lift that bucket of shot put balls. Shot put balls are not light. If that's the case, I really have no idea who did it. Alright, well, we're about to walk into here. I don't have a clear idea going into this. This is not the trial room. These are the rooms. These are the rooms. The trial room is up here. Let me save it first. Interesting. This is it. We've gathered all the clues we could. A victim. I don't think it was anybody on this page. A killer. It could have been what's his face, the superhero. I guess he could have looked at a bucket of shot put balls. I think he's my prime suspect. Him or Dollboy. We'll make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong choice. I don't know. Well, first, let's save. Truth bullets. 3 o'clock. The bandages were wrapped around her head extremely tight. She was alone in the garden when she was suddenly she was launched full force to the floor. Interesting. Accidentally killed 117 people, or 171 people, I'm sorry. We're the only ones who knew about her true story. Who was it, actually? Okay, so Dollboy is in the clear then, probably. If that's the case, I'm 100% gonna blame the superhero, and he's doing it for justice, I guess. That would make the most sense to me, but I could be completely wrong on that one. Let's go for it. Ready for the medical trial, let's do it. Let's begin with a no. I don't need your basic explanation. I have I have been in plenty of class trials, medical trials, underwater trials, freaking mansion trials. I'm ready for this, Kateri. What's up? Alright, let's start. No. Iki is a murderer. I'm not gonna solve this murder. True. We dodged a bullet there. She's probably a serial killer. Guys, wait. Alright, time to say the truth to them. Oh my god, Kateri. There's no way you can defend her. That's wrong. Calm down, Choco. We don't have the full story yet. I said that we should... But she killed all those people. That's also wrong. But Amaya, well, we know it's true. Well, I guess that is true. She did technically kill all those people. Okay. That's true. Yeah, she's a crazy psychopath. Or, no, that's wrong. Okay, there we go. Is it biased towards me? Why am I never right? Alright, so in that case, we should just always, whenever we're in these trials, we should just be like, you're wrong. Easy peasy. Easy peasy. But how could she disprove the fact that she killed all those people? It was an accident. What do you mean? In one of her parties, Iki accidentally put gasoline in the drinks, and she thought she deserved all this hate. Oh my god, poor Iki. I knew there was something wrong with the motive. Oh god, then why didn't you question it? Why didn't you ask her? Why didn't Omayawa tell everyone? We need to figure this out for Aki. She's the most, it's the most we can do. Ever, you know, since someone brutally killed her. Yes. Let's do it. Alright, now that we're determined to solve this case, we should start discussing the body. Kiri, did you notice any wounds in Iki's body? Yeah. There was a head injury, but she had it beforehand. From where? After the second motive was announced, Aki was in the garden. Then someone pushed her into the air and she fell headfirst to the ground. Pushed her into the air. What? How did they do that? Yes, that's impossible. Is it really? I think there's evidence on how they did it. Is there? Maybe the killer can fly? No, I don't think so. Chikiri, that's impossible. They must have used ropes. Were there ropes anywhere? I think there was something the killer could have used. I know, isn't it that awesome jetpack? I'm sorry, what? Was there a jetpack? I mean, she could have tried to commit suicide. I don't think that's right either. Iki would never do that. Interesting. Well, maybe... Was there a jetpack? There was a... When was there a jetpack? There's a jetpack here. Yes, there is. Oh, was it in there? Did I miss that? Oh, screw me. There seems to be a secret room hidden in the library. Inside there was a jetpack. It seems slightly used. Wouldn't Iki or Aki hear that? Actually, jetpacks don't make much sound. How do you know that? Maybe you were the killer. I'm an inventor, remember? Duh, I know this kind of stuff. It's kind of my speciality. Anyway, anyone could ride on one of those things. They're pretty simple to follow. So we're still at square one. Anyone could have attacked Iki, and since she died early in the morning, nobody has an alibi. So we're still at square one, huh? Sadly, yes, but at least we're somewhere. Alright, so was there anything that could have been used as the murder weapon? There weren't any knives in the incinerator since they were... Interesting. Nothing could have been incinerated except for organic material, right? So whatever was burned at 1 and 3:15 must have been organic. Maybe the killer tried disposing of them. That's impossible because the incinerator rules. Yeah, it can't burn non-organic material, but that doesn't debunk anything. Oh, well, that's what I was saying, you know? Incinerator Times, yeah, okay, fine. That's impossible. The incinerator was only used 2 times today. Once at 1 and another at 3:15. Well, wasn't ready for that one. Nani? That makes no sense, Desu. No, don't stop. No, you don't do that. No, you calm down with that, sir. Face of extreme surprise doesn't matter, Nya. The point is, Desu, the 3:15 could still be the knife time. I need to prove Junsu wrong, but it seems I'm gonna have to use logic for that. Oh, we're doing this thing again. I can save during this, can't I? I sure can. Don't mind if I do. Alright, so what's here? The real Iki has been incinerated. The one... Okay, well that's not true. Duh, of course not. No? What? Do you want me to say yes? Okay, fine. Alright. That'll do. Knives have nothing to do with the murder. I can't say that. It wasn't the killer who placed the knives in the incinerator. Were there knives in the incinerator? I still don't know if there were knives. Right, there's no evidence that there were knives at all. The knives were placed in the incinerator but not burned? I don't believe that. That's wrong. The knives are the murder weapon. I don't think that's the case either. Yeah, there were no... Ow. That's all you wanted? Easy peasy. I was gonna say, I don't know where knives are coming from. Huh? There were no wounds in Eiki's head. It was only necessary to feel her face. Carrie, were there any wounds that could have been hidden underneath those bandages? Now that I think about it, no. I see. Then I apologize for wasting your time. Thank you. And hearing it now, there would be no necessity to burn all the knives if one had... You could have just wiped it off and returned it to the place, right? That helps a little, right? Not really. Yes, because there's only one thing left, right? Now that you mention it, there was something in the library. A bloody bucket filled with shot put balls. How could I have forgotten? That's probably the murder weapon. Yes, I was like, why has nobody started with this? I see, then that means... What? Excuse me, ma'am? I killed Eiki. I was the one who set up the bucket to fall on anyone who entered the library. Why did you do that? I killed her and it was an accident. Blah, 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 blah. Why, Kateri? Basically, after the motive, I told Iki what was gonna happen. She seemed slightly more calm after I did. I knew you weren't gonna let her live, and I couldn't trust her life in your hands. So I devised a plan to kill someone so that Iki would not die. So you were gonna kill one of us. As I said, I couldn't trust you. Your lives were less important than Eiki's back then. At about 2 a.m., I made a trap so that the first person who passed through the door would die. I stayed hidden inside the incinerator, making sure it was unlit until I heard a sound. When I went to go investigate, I saw Eiki on the floor, bleeding from the head. So you're the first person who saw it. So you didn't do it. This proves that you didn't do it. Absolutely, this proves that you didn't do it. Because the murder is not included in the 3 people, right? And she witnessed it first, and it went off after we did it. So if she witnessed it and it went off after the 2 of us, then that would make 2 if she didn't do it, and 3 if she did, or 2 if she did do it, and 3 if she didn't. So what we're saying is she just admitted that she didn't, someone else killed her. Good job, Kateri, you're safe. When I came back at about 2:55, she was no longer there. I did get to see her at the medical office and I thought someone saved her. But it seems their efforts were useless. And now she's dead because of me. Well, can we vote for her? Thank you. I don't believe Kateri is the killer. Chigiri? I know what I'm doing. This story has some holes on it. Right, Omaewa? That's true, let's discuss that. Need to show the holes Kateri being the killer makes to everyone. I don't know what you're talking about. No, you're wrong. Did Chigiri have something to say? A hole, apparently. No, you're right. Is there any proof on that? Yes, there is. Yeah. Yes, there is, Ayun. The body discovery, exactly. I'm a step ahead this case. I'm a step ahead, you guys. Last time I was fumbling around a little bit. This time, I got this. I don't see how that changes anything, Keiichi. It actually isn't. See, look, when the body discovery announcement is played, it was only when me and Carrie would witness the corpse. But the rule says it'll only play if 3 people, not including the killer, witness the corpse. That means you're not the killers, because you witnessed the corpse. That I can confirm. It still could have been someone else. Terry, that's not the only thing. Right, that's the only thing that I thought of. So much for me being a step ahead. Yeah, she's right. That would be... missing Kateri? Oh, we know she was... okay, well, that clears that up. Kateri's account, sure. Taking your own story into play, we can disprove that you're the killer. You said that... that's true. She was hit in the head between 2 and 2:55. But the Monokuma file says that she died at 3. Meaning you could not have killed Eiki. God, how stubborn can you be? I killed her. The only one being stubborn is you. You didn't kill her. You're wasting our time. What is this? It's quite simple. All you need to do is run through the maze and find a person who can contradict the killer. But watch out, because you'll need to start over if the thing catches you. Talk to the wrong person, the thing will get progressively faster. Don't worry, some characters will slow it down for you. Good luck. What is the thing? Hello. Can she help me? Sure. Alright, well that's not okay. Where's the thing? Sure. What did you say? What's up? Hope so. Alright, well whatever this thing is, it's getting real fast. Sure. Oh, thank goodness. I was like, I don't want to come into contact. Wait, I have the answer for this. Here, have a candy. Wait, what the? What? Kateri, after a nap. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you for saving me from whatever the thing was. We didn't see it, but I don't think I wanted to. After analyzing the bucket and the injury in Eiki's head, I can conclude that it wouldn't be deadly. What do you mean? You see, while the bucket fell, it seems Eiki was facing down, since the wound possibly corresponding to the bucket is on the back of her head. That wouldn't be deadly. I didn't kill her? Then who did? How could they? We were tricked by Monokuma. Whoever did it, spill the tea now. Spill the tea, thank you very much. Oh, well. Yeah, we have not gotten anywhere. Alright, the medical trial is nearly nearing its completion, and you bastards have barely gotten anywhere. So get on with it already. Alright, so now we know neither knives nor the bucket were the murder weapon, so it's gotta be the bandages she suffocated to death. So is there anything that could have killed her? I think there is. Thank you! What? That makes no sense. Nobody is that dumb, okay? Sounds a bit silly, to be honest. Guys, try to think about it. It does make sense when you put it into action. It's quite an obvious flaw. Maybe if I actually listened to Dakoru, you would... Alright, Monokuma, what's up? Oh god, did we run out of time? No, not yet, but it seems your opinions were sliced in half by the mysterious knife of despair. It's time for a scrum debate. But before that... Oh, thank you! Appreciate you. Wow, Monokuma, I appreciate you. That's my man's. Bandages wouldn't kill anyone. They have little holes in them she could breathe through. Skin? Since we can't see her face, we can't see if she was blue or not. I don't think we're right either. Kill? Yeah, they were tied enough to suffocate someone inside of them. So now we do skin. Since we can't see her face, we can't see if she was blue or not. Couldn't have been someone who was trying to help her? Help? If they did, why not just tell us? Maybe they know they killed Eiki and it was an accident. Well, if they think it's fake, then they don't think they killed Eiki. Or Eiki. You're forgetting the biggest hole here. Why would they risk Eiki living? Risk? They could have had an ulterior motive we don't know of as of now. Then what would they be hiding? For us to figure that out, we must accept the truth of Eiki's death. The bandages murdered her. So you're saying the killer might have had a motive we don't know. What would that be? What led to the killer to commit that risk? Well, here's my theory of events. After attacking Aiki and noticing the body discovery announcement didn't happen, he started looking for her at 1 o'clock. It seems they didn't find her, so they burned the knives. So there were knives in there? I guess I just didn't check. They were brought to the incinerator to get rid of the evidence. At 2:15, they realized where Aiki was and went there. Then there's a missing space. What did he do to Aiki? Maybe she ran in fear and was hit. Carrie said the bucket hit Aiki's head, so I think the killer held Aiki while she was unconscious. Mokai, you're a genius. Must have been unconscious. Alright. Big brain, Mokai. So with that information, I can make my reasoning. There's a new element to Jung's reasoning. Before, she would just give you the answers. Now, now you give the answers to her. Just complete the sentence with what you think is right. GG. So, if Aiki was unconscious, correct? We have a gap of time between the killer coming back to the second floor and... well, it's 3 words. And Kateri finding Aiki. With that in mind, we can conclude that Aiki was put in unconscious between these events. So we bring the mystery of the bandages. So Aiki being put unconscious plus the killer hiding something underneath the bandages equals the answer to both. The answer to the bandages or the both. The answer to both. Which means the bandages are hiding the reason why Aiki was put unconscious. Did I just walk through that? Oh, it's your boy. It's your boy. So now we know the bandages are hiding the cause of Aiki going unconscious. Then what drove her unconscious? It may be something that was incinerated too, like a hat. Yes, it might have been incinerated. Well, it couldn't be made of metal and needed to be made of organic material. If it wasn't a weapon, then that means it had to be a body part. That's right. Right. There, right there. The killer didn't need a single thing to put Aiki unconscious. They used their fist. If we put 2 and 2 together, Incinerator Times, Aiki unconscious. Aiki was put unconscious by someone punching her. So someone used the incinerator at 3:15, a short time after Aiki died. Fist incinerator. What was burned at 3:15? Someone's fist? The killer wore gloves. What? Gloves? Wait. Wouldn't that mean that they would be missing their gloves? Actually, a lot of our rooms have a supply of clothes that look the same. The killer could just grab a new pair of gloves with him. That only leaves... So then, yeah, is it, I don't hope it's not Hero Boy. It feels like it has to be Hero Boy. Mageda. Or Magita. I think that's a suspect again? Omaewa. What? I know you can make the right choice. I believe in you. What? That's not her. Well, she knew about the passageway, didn't she? But she also told me about the passageway. It's Mageda. Yeah, absolutely. Oh, that sucks. What? No. This isn't true. Keiichi, why do you think Mageda is the culprit? It's quite simple, actually. Yeah, I was gonna say, those two already know her story, so they don't have the intent to kill her, so it's not Kiri. And Jung was really helpful during this whole trial. It does kind of make sense. If she wanted to reveal herself, she would just do it. But is there anything directly linking to Mageda? Yeah, your proof is only by elimination order. Yes, there is. You were the strongest of the group, so seeing the state of the bandit... See, that was kind of my reasoning, but it was the opposite way. I thought it was lifting the shot footballs, but apparently Kateri is buff too. Buff Kateri over here. You are the only person who could have tightened it that much. That's still not enough proof to blame me. Wow! Stop crying, you're not convincing anyone. If you really want us to believe you, then tell me this. Did you want Eiki to die? Megiddo went completely silent. There was no trace of Megiddo, of the Megiddo we got to know during our time here. Megiddo, say something. Of course I... Oh, okay, of course I did. Megiddo, you? Why are you not crying anymore? When it comes to justice, I can't be childish. I knew it was justice. I knew this. I was a step ahead this whole freaking time. I need to fulfill my duty as the ultimate superhero. I was like, this man is just trying to destroy her for the crimes that she committed. Then why were you like this during the first trial? Our lives were on the line and you acted childish. I hid the secret for a long time, but it's about time for me to tell you this. I heard about Omeme's conversation with Omaewa that night. But why didn't you tell us? Because of what Omeme said. Don't you think it's odd that she tries to make us group up? That she's always trying to persuade us somehow? Her main point of evidence was a Jung being persuasive. Smart, cunning. I couldn't raise suspicion, so I kept it to myself most of the trial. But now that doesn't matter. What matters is I'm not the killer, and I'm gonna prove it to you. Megiddo is the killer! I need to show that to everyone too. It's quite obvious that you're the only ones that can make that bandage that tight. That's barely evidence at all. There are people as strong as me here. I don't think that's, sure. Well, you're the last suspect left. Stop being dumb. You could have other motives. You could have other motives other than the ones Monokuma gave us. I guess he's right too. Yikes. Wait, did they contradict themselves? Alright. So they're right. Interesting. So you're wrong. You contradicted yourself. What? Yeah, when she questioned your strength, you said there are other people as strong as you. When you should have said other people stronger, or other people that can tighten it as much as interesting. You admitted that you have the strength to tighten the bandages that far. Cut it out. I'm not the killer. Keiichi, it's time to go through the case from start to finish. Alright, let's do this. Open your eyes, boy. It's time for Climatic Reasoning. The crime started when Monokuma revealed the second motive. There would be a voting on the following day that would decide what would happen to Eiki. And that's when two different people started planning a murder. Kateri and the killer. Kateri wanted to kill someone to save Eiki from execution, since she thought everyone would vote for Yumi's death. While the Blacken, who had a strong sense of justice, wanted to kill Eiki. Just an hour after the announcement, they stole the jetpack hidden in the secret room of the library, which I really did not know existed, and sneaked behind Eiki, who was at the garden. They got this knowledge because Kateri said where Eiki was. Eiki wasn't able to see who attacked her. They pulled her from behind and threw her to the floor. Normally someone wouldn't be able to do this, but the killer had unmatchable strength. After noticing that the body discovery announcement didn't happen, they tried to look for Eiki with 5 knives on hand. It seemed they only looked for her on the first floor. They couldn't find her, so they disposed of the knives in the incinerator, not knowing they wouldn't be burned. Or that they wouldn't burn. And not even an hour later, Kateri started putting her plan into action. Not long after that, the killer realized that they didn't check the second floor for Eiki. When they arrived, I think Eiki would be happy. She wouldn't know what was coming to her. They punched her as hard as she could. With them being so strong, Eiki was knocked out immediately. The killer was holding Eiki in an angle where she was facing down and slightly in front of him. With how Eiki was placed, Kateri's trap was activated. Oh, so she just got body whopped so hard. The killer obviously would be in shock by that, so they ran away, but Eiki still wasn't dead. She is a trooper. When Kateri witnessed Eiki unconscious, he immediately went running to grab medical supplies. But as she left, the killer came back. The killer... what? set her up between the closets, probably hit the location, and then they got some bandages. Started wrapping Eiki's whole head to hide her bruise. The killer thought that Eiki was already dead, but no, she wasn't. Even after that, Eiki was still alive, but not for long. The bandages were so tight that Eiki suffocated inside of them. The only one that could have made the bandages that tight. So if he wouldn't have made the bandages that tight, this woman would have lived. Was Hikita the ultimate superhero? So you really were the one who did it. Damn, right when we were starting to become friends. I can't even look at you anymore. Monokuma, I believe it's time for a vote. You're gonna have to do better than that to prove that I'm the killer. I'm gonna prove it to you the only way a superhero can. Put yourself in my shoes and see if the story actually makes sense. Alright, it's time to unravel the yarn. Wait, this time unraveling the yarn is really different from the last one. Basically, you're gonna play as Megiddo and react to certain events of the murder to see if they make sense. I would recommend saving, since, if you get things wrong, you'll go back to the title screen. Oh yeah, and a bad ending. How can I save? Let me save. Excellent. Interesting. This is high stakes then. Alright, well, stop being stupid. What about the library thing? Try and put yourself in Kateri's shoes this time. What would Kateri have done? Okay. That's okay, I will avenge you. Alright. I better hide. And you went to hide in the incinerator, correct? Why would you hide in the incinerator? It makes sense. Give up, Takeda. No, it doesn't. So stop! I did it all right. I don't care anymore. Why would she hide in the incinerator? Oh, she made sure it wasn't lit. How could you? How could you? Congrats, the medical trial is now over. It's voting time. Well, you congratulated us before we voted, Monokuma. Jeez Louise, you were confident in our abilities. I appreciate that, my homie. We all placed our votes and the screen popped up. Dang, who? One person voted for who? Whose sprite is that? Did you vote for Eiki? This man's medical trial end. Cut it out already. We know you killed Eiki. Why did you even kill her? She was innocent. Cut it out with that innocent crap. She killed 171 people. Doesn't matter if it was an accident or not. She could have done it again. Nobody is that stupid. She was dangerous. No, she was that stupid. Eiki wouldn't harm a fly, you worthless sack of... Don't fight. Honestly, I'm glad we were still alive. Megiddo, any last wishes before you die? Only one. What is Kateri's talent? Ultimate. Okay. What? A cyborg? So you're a robot? No, basically, various things about me are artificial. I am still mostly human. Well, I guess that's why it's kind of okay for you to be in the incinerator. I guess most of you was human, but I guess the parts that you need to function are probably cyborg. My older sister was an ultimate. Most importantly, she was the ultimate physician, and she was a part of the student council. Wait, so you're talking about Kiroko Nishizawa? Yes. Anyways, the last time I saw Kiriko was when she was going to Hope's Peak. Don't worry, I'll come back by winter break, okay? She didn't. She disappeared 2 months after entering the school. I was set on finding her. I spent all the money I had to know where she was. As my last resort, I went to Headmaster Kirigiri. Please, Mr. Kirigiri, you have to help me find Kiriko. Or Kiriko. Kateri, the school can't fund your search for Kiriko. I apologize for that. Please, I need the money to find my sister. Well, there is something you can do. What is it? I'll do it. Jeez, Kirigiri! Wait, is this the... Oh, that's interesting. It is an experimental test to enhance your life. It's going to be an important part of the Psi B project. So I just signed this contract. Basically, I was going to get a lot of money from entering the Psi B project phase 2, as well as an enrollment into Hope's Peak. I would regret that forever. What are you doing? Get away from me! The project lasted 2 years, and my body was severely modified to the point where my skin is now pink. They gave me the title of the Ultimate Cyborg since I became one, but I never found my sister. Well, I did. But it was too late. Why did you wait so long to share this information with us? I have a huge connection to Hope's Peak. I could be seen as suspicious. I only trusted Aki with this information. Ugh, okay, I get it. No time for your pity party. Shut up, you killed Aki. You should all thank me. She was going to end up killing you. I highly doubt that, sir. You're a lunatic. And you were great until this chapter, unfortunately. If a superhero dies, it is an honorable death, where they sacrifice themselves for the greater good. And my execution will be an honorable one. I will die saving someone. I will die knowing I saved you. No, you haven't. You made us go through another trial where we all could have avoided all of this. Fuck you, we're not thankful at all. In fact, you could have just told us that you did it. And then you wouldn't be saving us, because putting us through this trial and making us potentially get it wrong gets us all killed, and then what kind of hero are you? Why aren't you all cheering me? Very well, I prepared a very special punishment for Megita Hakita, the ultimate superhero. Go to hell. Let's give it everything we've got. It's punishment time. Stop! Well, this man's is dead. Oh, well, rest in peace to you. Interesting. M? Oh! Easy peasy. Go save the world. Oh, well, you're locked up. Oh, you were chained up. Megita in The Last Adventure. Interesting. Oh, well, that hurt. Oh my gosh. This man's got his arms ripped off. Oh, look, it's those 1, 2, 3, 4. Several knives. Who's throwing these knives? Or maybe they'll all miss him like they do in like those little like knife throwing shows. Yeah, all miss. They're all gonna miss. Yeah. No, that does not sound like. No, none of those sound like they're missing. That's a lot. Oh. Oh, this man was decapitated and then burned. Okay. The Super Megita. Oh my goodness. That was. He got it way worse than. This man's is super dead. Megita died. Even more brutally than Big Tex. Way more brutally. But that was terrible. He wasn't able to save anyone. He died a dishonorable death. Well, that's the point of an execution, is for the person to feel the most despair when they die. Monokuma accomplished that. I don't want this anymore. Let's promise not to kill anyone after this. Let's trust in each other. I don't think that's gonna work. Because this is already set up for some sort of rivalry between our AI girl and our cyborg girl. We have to do it. We will keep going. For Aki's smile. Oh, she's dead. Poor freaking Aki. Another one gone. Another one gone. We're down to 11. Ladies and gentlemen, that is the end of chapter 2. I really don't need to save right now, but it's a compulsive savoring. That's what I do best. Ladies and gentlemen, that is the end of Danganronpa Z, Patient Madness Cropper, Chapter 2. We lost 2 of my favorites in this chapter, which is so unfortunate. But Kateri, Hope survives, but I don't see her surviving, and now I don't see the AI girl surviving either. I feel like they're both going to die next chapter, because they have some sort of budding rivalry going on. That's all I got. I'm gonna just not have any favorites. I'm gonna try and refrain. I'm gonna make everyone my new favorite so that I am equally in despair when they all die, because geez Louise, that sucks. Those were 2 of my favorites. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be back next week, I guess, next Saturday for more Danganronpa Z. Because I think we're almost done. I guess they're almost... Are they almost done with Chapter 3? I think they've done chapter 3 part 1 and part 2, and I think there's a part 3 for chapter 3. I don't know what's going on with chapter 3. I peeked on the Game Jolt page. I know something was just released not too long ago, but ladies and gentlemen, this has been your United States Aviator once again taking off in this fine day in the year of the horizon, one of the early days in the year of the horizon, and we were flying to the unknown with your United States Aviator, and I am taking off. Toodaloo. Flight crew, I will see you all next time. Stay classy.